And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Been Rolling Playing the Old Republic. The last episode ended due to technical difficulties, and I'm going to assume that the recovery of that file worked out swell, since it has the last couple of times. I think I've only lost one video that way. I think it was an agent video. But, yeah, my computer decided, overclocking? No. No, not gonna allow it. Not gonna allow it. Just out of nowhere. So, I had to dumb it down a little bit. Seems happy. I've tested out for a little while. And it seems to be alright. So, luckily we can have this conversation all over again.
Mission accomplished. Sheriff is safe.
I admit, I was wondering what to think of Senator Dodonna's pet project. But you saved a life here, and aided the war. I can say nothing but thank you.
Not, but I have another job for you? Because I get that a lot.
Nothing now. Although I'll keep the offer in mind. Perhaps we'll catch up again sometime, Risha.
Not sure my current occupation will bring me anywhere near the Jedi Temple, but maybe.
I hope this war ends swiftly enough that I will not have cause to call on you again.
Set course for Voss then, Captain? The permits from Dodonna just came through.
If it gets me closer to Rogan's head on a plate, Voss it is.
I took the liberty of looking into the place. Weird planet. Just made contact with the rest of the galaxy after a Sith ship crashed there. Apparently the whole planet's on the leash to some cult of Force users. Empire and Republic are both playing along. This'll be one to wear your best shirt. And remember to say please.
Okay, if you say so. Let's see here. More cunning, more endurance. We'll go more cunning. And... oh, kind of scared me for a second there. Armor is the one thing she doesn't need. No, I don't have anything for that. Alright, plan B. What do I need? 40... there we go. Oop, wrong way. Ooh, and it looks like Corso wants to talk to us. Been a while since we've had a chat with him. What's up, buddy?
I never like asking for favors, Captain, but I think maybe we know each other well enough by now. I want to look for my cousin Rona. She's all the family I got left, and I think she should know what happened.
Never worry about favors, Corso. You're part of my crew.
Thank you, Captain. Rona came with me when I left for the brigade, but she jumped ship at the first port. All she ever wanted was to get off Ord Mantell. I thought maybe we could track her down. You'd like her. She's really the reason I'm here.
You two will be back together before you can say a verbal Thurs vibroblade.
A verbal... So not that soon, then. Rona was kind of our family rebel. We used to have a blast together. She liked me to run interference, so her father never caught her on dates with off-worlders.
I thought you were all about protecting the poor women folk.
Well, yeah. My uncle would have given her a walloping if he'd known the kind of men she was with. I remember one time, Uncle came looking for Rona while she was on the shuttle pod with some Agamarian pirate. I was about 12. I didn't know how else to distract Uncle, so I started to fight. Got the whole ship confiscated. I never did find out how Rona got out of city jail.
City jail, eh? Does sound like my kind of woman, as a smuggler. But we're going after Risha, so no. Alright, boss. The wonderful planet that it is.
Senator, I'm heading into Voss now. What should I know?
I'm glad you made it here. I'm still having nightmares about those awful creatures Rogan sent to attack me. It won't be easy to find out who he's working with here. We barely have diplomatic relations with the Voss.
Start from the beginning. All I remember is something about cyborg attack beasts and the Force.
We know the beasts Rogan uses are Voss species. What we don't know is who helped him implant the cybernetics or ship them off-world. But it'll be a lot of politics for you to navigate to get that answer. Voss was only discovered a few years ago and promptly handed the Empire its head when it tried to attack. The Republic's desperate to get them as allies.
What? You don't agree?
Well, I do if we can trust them. The Voss use the Force like no Jedi's ever seen. They'd be powerful allies. That's the thing. No one really knows the Voss, but they took down an Imperial battlecruiser without breaking a sweat. And when you ask them, all they say is, "The mystics showed us what must be."
I'd like to meet someone who can show me how to defeat the Empire.
The mystics are powerful Force users. They have visions of the future which they use to rule Voss society unquestioned. And the Voss have made it clear, break one law and the entire Republic can be thrown off this world.
You don't really think you have to warn me about that, do you?
I was almost afraid to say this, in case you took it as a challenge. I've arranged for a native guide, a diplomat named Lokir Ka. He'll be waiting in a private room off the shuttle bay. I sent him files on the beasts that attacked me. I hope he can help you track who sold them.
Okay. What, me? Break laws? No.
I hope you eat properly while
Shut
away
up,
from the
droid.
shipmaster. Perhaps I should create non-perishable.
Perhaps you should shut up. Stupid droid. Why don't they just permanently turn your voice off unless I click on you? My other companions don't say crap when I walk past them. I walk past Corso every time I go somewhere. I don't hear him mumbling sweet nothings to his gun when I walk by. I mean, good lord, man. Although, that would be pretty funny. Alright, time to start Voss.
Hold up a minute. Commander Harada, Station Security. Glad I caught you before the shuttle. I have an urgent message from Ambassador Janik, our envoy on Voss. I'll patch him through now.
I'm sorry to detain you, but as the hero of the Esselis, you represent the Republic. Negotiations with the Voss have stalled, and I'm looking for high-profile help. Are you familiar with the planet?
Tell me what you know and we'll compare notes.
The Voss are the planet's only civilized race. We made contact with them a few years ago. They have little knowledge of the greater galaxy and only recently obtained spaceflight from us, but they're not primitive. Their society revolves around the mystics, Force users who have visions of the future. Those visions guide every decision the Voss make, and the Voss believe they're never wrong.
So their planet's run by a bunch of fortune tellers.
Those fortune tellers have guided the Voss safely throughout their history. A Republic alliance with the Voss could be key to winning this war. Unfortunately, the Empire has the same idea. So far, the Voss have refused to take sides, and they've established rigid neutrality laws to keep us in line.
You stick a blaster in my face and all bets are off.
That's exactly the kind of trigger-happy attitude we don't need. There's too much at stake. We need to show the Voss that the Empire only acts respectful because of the mystics. I'm doing everything I can to expose them, but the Voss don't seem to hear me anymore. A fresh face might help.
I'm no diplomat, but I'll stand around and look pretty if you want.
It might get a little more involved than that. I'm staying at a Voss survey outpost, keeping an eye on the Empire. Commander Harada can handle the details of getting here.
Not much to arrange. Shuttle will take you to Voskar, their capital city. Local transport can get you to the survey outpost. Remember, the Voss keep all outsiders confined to the alien enclave, regardless of affiliation. Someone makes trouble, ignore them.
Radio. We've only done this so many times already. And as far as everything but the story quest, we kind of know what's going to happen, how it's going to happen, how it'll play out. Etc., etc. Blah.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
I bet they are. Okay. Let's see here. I don't need to tag you. So there's a there he is.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Se gota do muti kihasa da punyo, lis di woto.
I'm hearing you.
Piti do tenyago kakajujo, da biska ku paliya. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
Now that's a bright idea.
Kuchusa yo mata chitoya, nam kanoya choski nawi. Umpa hupa, jikilia umpasa do biska. Chikospa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
And a free Voss commendation. Do I actually need to go anywhere here other than down there? No. Okay. So let's go in here and see what's happening.
Are you Lokir Ka?
Indeed. May the Mystic see no shadows on you, Captain, and the duty to all weigh lightly. I am your Honores. Your translation might be chaperone.
All right then. What do I do to avoid pain of fiery torture or whatever it is you do here?
Your mission has touched a nerve. The creatures that attacked your Senator Dodonna are a Gormak abomination.
Any idea how an off-world gangster got his hands on those things?
No. The Gormak are creatures of war. They create these monstrosities from beasts, set them against us. To spread Gormak creations past the stars violates every law.
If someone's breaking the law, then point me to the criminals.
Voss do not commit crimes. If you seek criminals, search your people. A settlement in the Minevra caves, called the Exchange.
I thought you didn't allow crime. That's one of the most brutal gangs in the galaxy.
Not our concern. They have done no wrong on Voss. I have been there. I have an academic interest in off-world music. My trade was with a human named Scratch. Perhaps he can answer your questions.
Okay. So let's get to the flight point. Oh yeah, we have mail. Should probably look at it for you. Crystal, read, pause, stuff. Let's see. What do I need a color crystal in? Definitely you. There.
Welcome. Please select an available travel route. Have a safe and pleasant stay.
you would think I didn't have an artifice person. But I do. Oh, that's pretty close. Okay. Thought I'd be running around to find this scratch person. No, he's like right there. Yeah, let's pick up quests first.
Tiskuliska changanga, pumpa kumchinga, muguto neompi, bedwala ni bobo chopo uma. Shisakava kaya topa, pubanga bakawanki.
What's the upside for me?
Tu patula musta, o grangi tampio dume dunka. Kukatichoski nawi kuchusi yomata chi pompota. Te hawa te puni is towoto. Se kada wupi upi.
I wasn't planning to live forever anyway. I'm in.
Mukilima kolunki ne at bompa bushuda.
Yeah, we already know what happened to them. Alright, you're a flashpoint. And you are... What, do I need to go up and around or something? That's what it looks like. Well, in that case, I suppose I ought to go in here and talk to the ambassador person.
These accusations are ridiculous. The Republic has only tried to protect the galaxy from the Empire.
The Empire offers more power and protection than the Republic ever could, minus the rigid codes of morality.
The Empire forgets. The Voss protect themselves.
Let us pause here. I believe the Ambassador has some introductions to make.
Lord Beldis, speaking on behalf of the Empire. Laren Kai, envoy to the Three.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Ambassador Janik asked for this meeting.
One might even say he was desperate for it.
I'd like to show the Voss something different. An example of everything the Republic stands for.
A criminal guilty of smuggling illegal goods across the galaxy? You can't be serious.
You might want to recheck your facts.
Outsiders lie. Off-world conflicts mean nothing. The Voss look forward. Outsiders look back. I will say no more.
An excellent example, Ambassador. Weak and hopeless. Like you.
The more Lord Beldis talks, the worse the Republic looks. We have to show the Voss what Sith like him are really after.
Diplomacy isn't usually the Sith style.
The Empire already tried to conquer Voss. The Voss annihilated them like they'd been prepared for years. Diplomacy's their only option. We know Lord Beldis has spies in Voss Ka. Our scouts think he's using some defunct Voss comm towers to communicate with them. The comm logs could prove Lord Beldis has designs against the Voss. I need someone to make it past the Empire's defenses.
Isn't a firefight worse than spying on someone?
If it doesn't disturb the peace or threaten the Voss, they don't concern themselves with it. Get those comm logs quick as you can. I'll be waiting.
Whatever. Alright, so, looks like the comm towers lead to the story mission, so let's hit the comm towers first. Yay! Freebie. Alright, semi-freebie. I did kill guys, but it barely took any effort. And lastly, alright, so what, down here? Okay. Not even targetable? There we go. There's a guy. And a green door. Funny, I don't hear off-world music, but then again I have music turned off.
Hagwatopi basta wahota. Chobot I kafstuan dileji hulo kuta. Piowa ituta odmishka, boshuda tuabo.
So you know something about Rogan that's worth knowing?
Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubi mota uipa. Mana matota jispa micho. Tamka chirulia kimada?
Just tell me who's dealing for Rogan. I can do the rest.
Tupi upi gupta waho. Chikos pa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa.
Give me all the details.
Manchi do ti puna puna. Kabuk nuni slemo. Chatungi ma chechu. I kutsig nang kihe.
Won't be the first dangerous ruins I've been in.
Ya. Wonki atachakapa tonka. Jisa bicha. Poya tuka changa goptula do bata wana wanki.
Death mask, a lexicon, and a warblade. Yeah, I'm sure the Voss would be real happy that I walk away with this stuff. In the interest of time. And my sanity.
Spin this all you like, Ambassador. You tampered with Voss communication towers.
Is that a fact, Lord Beldis? I suppose I forged the Imperial comm logs that came out of them, too.
Stop. Neither were present. Both are blind. Those involved will answer. Did you strike against Voss?
Stop being ridiculous.
The truth stays hidden. The towers were abandoned. No Voss were harmed. This will not happen again.
I can personally guarantee that, Laren Kai.
You against the Empire, and me against Lord Beldis. I'm not sure which fight was harder.
How can Laren Kai ignore the Empire's crimes?
He's been fed lies and false promises by every outsider he's met. I don't blame him for wanting undeniable proof. The comm logs don't implicate Lord Beldis directly, but they prove he has Imperial spies in Voss-Ka. One of them is Malcolm Terrax. Terrax is one of Imperial Intelligence's best agents, but now he'll be executed. We can't let that happen.
You think an Imperial spy will help us?
If we save Terrax, he might talk. The SIS spotted a new Dusk Squadron camp nearby. They're Imperial assassins, and their location is perfect for a quiet execution. I'm willing to bet they're here for Terrax.
I'll be there as quick as I can.
I'll make the arrangements for a deal with Terrax. I just hope he's still alive.
I bet he does too. Let's see. Upgrade. Alright, let's see here. Took care of everything in the north. Now we gotta go all the way around here. That's where all that stuff is. Blah, blah, and blah. Okay. Sounds like fun. Not really, but I'll just run with it. And, I guess we'll see what happens. What do I want to do first? What do I want to do first? What do I blah 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 blah. We'll go do the story mission. Why not? Except I'm on the wrong road. And I don't think I can jump over that. It's just a guess. It's just a guess. Alright, now we go this way. He's gonna chase me right into a Republic camp. And just like that, now he's gone. And now there's something in my eye and it keeps bothering me. Ugh. It's hard to pay attention when your eye keeps tearing up. Ugh. Kind of reminds me of Nax.
This'll hurt you a lot more than me. Scratch one loser.
Ugh. Alright, I quit it. Ah! This is horrible. I don't like it. Alright, so... the end of basically all these 3 chambers is one of the items I need. That's what you're telling me here. Oh, you're fine. I mean, really, she's not, but, you know, sounded good. I was actually kind of amazed that she survived that. Ugh. Hey, that's not a cool, buddy.
Help me!
I'm trying to, but you know what? Take him out of commission. Suppose I ought to pick her up.
I can breathe again. Nice.
So there's the Warblade.
This is your last mistake.
Yeah. Why did you just break his stun? Oh my god. Risha, stop.
Don't leave me to die.
Yeah, well maybe don't break stuns that I create. I mean, what the deuce? I mean, now we got an elite over
Much
here.
better.
I don't need you breaking the elite. Do you hear me? Oh, I guess he's alone, so there is no... Okay. Feel free to shoot him all you want. Well, other than that knockback, you were actually pretty easy. And the knockback was easy to recover from. And now there's a Sith in here. Alright, let's knock these guys out before...
Scratch one loser. You picked on the wrong girl. Ready to roll.
Can I... Oh. And now I'm stuck. I type stuck, and it kills me. Really? Really? Gee, thank you so much. That is such a helpful tool to have for when, you know, the unexpected happens in the middle of a battle. Crying out loud.
This is your last mistake.
And for what? Because all I wanted to do was avoid the stupid patrolling droid. Alright, so we got all our items. Now all we have to do is head back, which we will do in the next episode. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff. And as always, I will see you next time.